as told, I'm Paul Hillman. I'm advisor, senior advisor at Rijnbrink. Rijnbrink is a service organization for public libraries in the east of the Netherlands. One of the 9 service organizations in the Netherlands. So I'll come to tell you something about the digital government and public libraries in the Netherlands. A little history, and so we come to how it is nowadays. I think it's better to, when you have questions, to ask them after the presentation. In the end, I think there'll be enough time for this. Okay. So some facts about the Netherlands and the public libraries. The Netherlands do have about 70,500,000 inhabitants. I think it's increasing this year to 80 million. So a small country with a lot of people. About 350 municipalities and 140 library organizations with 800 locations. That's all. I think it's good to know. Well, we have 12 provinces with 9 supporting library institutes as Rijnbrink. Rijnbrink supports 2 provinces. And the National Library, and about 3.5 million people in the Netherlands are member of the library. And you see it's most of them are youth, so we're glad about it. Some more facts. About 2.5 million people, adults, are illiterate in the Netherlands. That's a lot. And 4 million people do not have enough skills, digital skills. So there's a huge problem, we think. And as well, the government, as also other organizations want to work on it. So we work in cooperation association with 3 ministries in the Netherlands. It's Home Affairs, Social Affairs, and Education. And naturally regional and local government, and also local organizations as welfare and health services, daycare for children, education, etc. It's all very important to work together to help those people and to get them literate. We, as libraries in the Netherlands, we are talking about a national network calendar, about 3 or 4 years, with 3 social tasks. They are here in the Netherlands. I'll try to explain in English. The first one is for the literacy and youth. This prevention, it's for education, and so the youth have education, so they are literate when they are leaving their school, primary school. And the second task is the participation in social society. So that everybody can participate in the society at all live with libraries, with reading, writing, and digital skills. And the third task is the lifetime development at all levels. So to learn for life. That are the tasks for the libraries. And now I'm going to focus more on the subject what we are talking about. Libraries are not only organizations which lend books and to pay overdue. We want to be a social educational library for everybody. This is for all ages, for learning, for discovering, for developing, and of course for reading. A little history. In 2016, the Dutch tax authorities started the process of tax return for everyone on a digital way. But not everyone was able to do so. There came a cooperation between the Dutch tax authorities and the public libraries. It was based on 3 pillars. The one is to get access to ICT infrastructure. So some people don't have devices at home, so they can go to the library to fill in their tax form. And the second pillar is courses for digital skills. So people get used to work with computers and devices, so they can do it themselves. And the third pillar is the consultation hours in the libraries to fill in the tax form. Because there are people, volunteers, to help people to fill in the tax form. Now, the first results we saw in 2017, it's about 5 years ago now. There's all the participating libraries provided ICT facilities and provided courses. And in that first year, about 70 libraries, it's more than 50%, provided consultation hours in cooperation with welfare institutions. And nearly, you see it on the slide, nearly 4,000 citizens used the consultation hour and were helped with their tax form. In the period 2018 to 20, it's expanding. Just all the participating libraries do have ICT facilities and courses, and we saw a significant growth in participants there, and also increasing the number of citizens which use the consultation hours from 8,500 to 13,000. And then you see, unfortunately, because of Corona, it decreased because a lot of libraries were closed at the time at the lockdowns. So it's we couldn't help less people in that period. In that period, also came the developing to IDO. And IDO says in Dutch, Informationpoint Digitale Overheid. In English, it's Informationpoint Digital Government. It's based on the success with the cooperation of with the tax authority. And what means an IDO? An IDO is, you can see it as a physical information desk for consultation and advice in the library location. It's a small desk in most of the libraries. Just people can go there for any question about what they get by government. The government gives people lots of information by internet and letters, but the possibility for personal contact with the government has declined in the last few years. Desks are closed, telephone lines are more or less, so you can sometimes with email or chat bots, but personal contact is not less available. So a lot of people have problems to communicate with the government, so they can go to the IDO and there is help. There's governmental organizations for work, social insurance, traffic, work. These are a big national organization, and they're still expanding. There are 11 now, and there came some more. Now you see the functionality of the IDO. So support and advice by questions about the digital government. But the most important is, can we learn people to do themselves, or to lead them to other organizations with their problems and to lead them to the right organization so they can solve their problems and get answers. Now, it means a lot of work to get an IDO. You need a local network with organizations who can lead the people to that IDO. Say, for okay, you can go to the library; they can help you there. You have to communicate about it when it's opened. You have to educate your staff, and your volunteers. Privacy is very important, so you can not. There are. How do I know? There are rules about privacy or how far you can go and to help people. It's a lot of work. It's to build these IDOs, and okay, in the communication. And the next, you'll see a short commercial, which broadcasted on the national TV channels. Dus I'll click it now. I hope it works.
Heeft u vragen over bijvoorbeeld DigiD, inburgering, werk, uitkering, belastingen of toeslagen? Kom dan naar het Informatiepunt Digitale Overheid. U vindt dit in steeds meer bibliotheken. Langskomen is gratis, ook als u geen lid bent. Samen komen we verder.
Well, this the campaign, national campaign. Actually, it's almost a year ago. At the end of 2021, you see, 98% of the libraries features an IDO with now more than 400 locations, and in a year almost 30,000 visitors. We hope and we work on it that it's increasing in the coming time, because we see and hear it's necessary. People like it. People are coming and tell each other, go to the library, that they can help you. That's the end of my presentation.